We've all made major sacrifices in our different walks of life, but then today we'll be talking about the major sacrifices we've made in the fashion industry and also in the modeling industry. My name is Olivia Sandra Chuma, and welcome to the Afrocentrics Round Table. I have two lovely guests here with me today. I have Bassam, who is a top Nigerian fashion model, and I also have with me Rhoda, the CEO of Rhoda's Crafts. Right?
Yes,
okay. Well, nice to have you guys here today with me.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, like you're here today, we'll be talking about the major sacrifices we've had in the fashion design industry and the modeling industry. So, let's start with you, Bassam. What do you think are the major sacrifices you've made in the modeling industry since you started modeling?
Well, there are various sacrifices actually. It's time, your pre-existing plans, your time with family, money actually, because you have to spend to get to casting venues and all. So let me talk about pre-existing plans. So I am a law student, and as a law student I'm very busy, but right now I have to make time for modeling.
Yeah.
So all usually before my plans are class, hostel, library. But now I have to create time for modeling, and well, managing it is not so easy, but keeping up.
You try your best.
Yes. So time with family. Well, majorly for models who get placed or signed abroad, well, they have to sacrifice time with family, especially young models, because now we are having models of about age 16, 17 who are still growing, who still need family support and all. So they have to sacrifice that just because of their passion in modeling. Yeah, and money. Well, you have to spend a lot to develop yourself. You have to spend money to transport yourself to casting venues. You have to spend money to transport yourself to shoot venues. You have to spend money on beauty products. So major sacrifices.
That's right, you're right. So, Rhoda, what major sacrifices have you made ever since you decided to become a fashion designer?
Okay, thank you. Just like he said, money and time is a major sacrifice. Okay, let's talk about the time aspect now. Like, you have clothes to deliver, you have orders to deliver. You can't just you have to plan your day even before the day starts. Like, okay, today I must achieve this, I must make this amount, I must make this clothes and get it delivered before or on the day that's going to be delivered. So you don't have time. There's no time. Like, sometimes I can stay awake making clothes till 12 a.m., 1 a.m. just to satisfy my customers. And another one is money also, because creating your portfolio is very, very important as a fashion designer, because before people get to know you in the world, they have to see what you've done. So you use your money to buy fabric, make free samples for people to wear, just so that they can know that, oh, this designer is very good. And also, as a designer also, for your work to stand out, you have to know how to illustrate. But if you can't even illustrate, get a fashion illustrator, because that's when you can get unique designs, think out unique designs where people will see your work and also love your work. And I would say those are the major sacrifices: the money, the time. You don't have time to spend. I can't even sometimes. I don't even chat. I don't have time to chat with friends and even to go out. All because I don't want to disappoint this client. I don't want to disappoint this person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if you're given an opportunity at this very moment to drop this profession as a fashion designer, do you think you would take it? Oh, let me have all the time, let me have all the money and whatnot that you want. Do you think you would want to drop this profession as a fashion designer?
No.
Why not?
Because I believe this is, this fashion, this is who I am. I did study fashion in school, but I just love fashion, and yes, this is who I am. I can't exchange this for anything else, not to own money or time.
Okay, so Bassam, if you're given an option, be a full-time lawyer, we're giving you everything for you to be a lawyer, do you think you would drop this profession? Honestly, with the way we all know the modeling industry is in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, do you think you would want to drop it and just go be a full-time, call to bar, all of it?
It's tricky. If it's modeling in Nigeria, I would say no. I would drop modeling
Okay.
for a career in law. But if it's modeling in general, that's I'll have to go abroad and all. Then I would have to rethink.
Okay, so
and
why
rethink.
would you want to drop it? Because it's Nigeria. Why would you want to
Yes,
drop it? You don't think
the
we're
modeling
good enough?
industry in Nigeria is still growing.
Okay.
So there are a lot of things that still needs to be done. A lot of work still needs to be done, and it's not as lucrative as it should be. So I'm not going to put my money on what I won't get so much returns from.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. We've all heard from Rhoda and Bassam that time and money are very important when you want to become a fashion model or a fashion designer in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. We'll be right back with games. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back, guys. Well, during the break, we had a lot of interesting conversation here. So I would like Bassam to shed more light on what he was telling us before we got back. So could you please shed more light on the important things you were telling us about?
So on sacrifices, for younger models, some have to sacrifice their innocence. Like they get exposed to more mature things. Like drug abuse.
Okay.
It's becoming the normal thing in the industry for people to get indulged in intoxicants. But I mean, for a 16-year-old, you still need your parents' guidance and all. But you don't always have your parents with you on set. Peace in your family. Some parents disagree with modeling industry or just going into the entertainment industry. Now you have to constantly try to convince them or fight them. Like you have to stand out, like stand for what you want. So it's not really easy. Yes, sometimes you have to sacrifice your looks, like what you actually intend to look like might not be what your casting directors or what your agents want you to look like as a model. So there are more to the sacrifices models make than the general sacrifices we see or we hear about. Actually, sacrifices are really personal. You can't just say you sacrifice something. What you sacrifice, what you see as sacrifice might not be a sacrifice to someone else.
True.
So sacrifices are personal things that you consider as sacrifices, not what everybody else sees as a sacrifice.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Do you agree with what I would do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you have like more light to
Okay.
share?
I also say like, so as a designer, also you have to sacrifice your belief at times. Like I might be the person that doesn't wear revealing clothes, and I can have a client that loves it, and I won't say because I don't wear I can't make for you. Instance, so I have to like sacrifice my belief and say, okay, I don't say if since you don't say anything wrong in it, and I also maybe probably because I don't just like it, maybe because I'm big, I can't wear something like that. So I have to like just make it for you, just to build my brand and to build my brand instant. So like sometimes it's not like your faith also matters, but sometimes you have to just put some things aside just to like please your client or just to make yourself stand out. So that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so very much. Well, we've all heard what you have to say about the major sacrifices you've all been through in the fashion and modeling industry. But right now, it's time for us to play games. So we'll be playing a game of 2 truths and 1 lie. Are we ready? 2 truths, 1 lie. So basically, you tell us two things that are true about you and one lie, and then we'll have to guess the one that's a lie. So let's start with you, Rhoda.
Okay. Truth. How come I'm trying to do this? Okay.
Okay.
I'm the firstborn.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what to say about myself. You just have to cut on this one. Boots. I wasn't expecting it. I love to eat. I'm the firstborn.
Mm-hmm.
And I smile a lot.
Hmm. So which one is the lie, right?
Well,
I think the lie is you're the firstborn.
yes.
Well, we didn't even let him talk. You didn't even let him talk before you answered. Yeah, because I know you like food. You look like someone that likes food.
No.
And I know, obviously, you've been smiling like since we started. So that's not a lie. So, Bassam, your turn.
Okay. I can drive.
Okay.
I love eating. And I've been abroad before.
What do you think?
I think you love it should be the right one. 'Cause
No, like the one that's a lie. Which one do you think
Lie.
is a lie? I think I'm conflicted between likes driving and has been abroad. Which one what do you think? What do you think?
Maybe driving.
Let me go with being abroad.
Yeah, I've not been abroad before.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys so very much for being here today. Thank you for playing the games with me. I really had an amazing time with you all. Well, guys, there you have it. We had an amazing time with Bassam and Rhoda. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, and share, like also, and follow us on our other social media handles at the Afrocentrics, not the THA actually. Well, I remember Olivia Sandra. Have a lovely day.